All right, I don't know what happened there, but I had to restart my stream. My video was not coming up. But anyways, let me know how the sound is, if you could hear me. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to be patient on swinging. No sound again. Okay, let's see. Trying to be patient on swinging.
The 0-2 once more. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Marcus Strowman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Marcus Strowman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Ready now is Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
All right, got it now. There was no sound coming from my PS4.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Skied down the left field line. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Swinging a soft liner and a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Oh man, I don't know what the heck.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. The pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Waiting on it is Nimmo. 1 out.
I don't know why I threw to third.
Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And here he is, right on cue, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes. At the ball.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Second inning upcoming here in Denver with no score. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
So hard to
He
stay
was
off
able
the
to
first
recognize
pitch.
that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over the first. To second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Weak grounder down the first baseline.
No
He will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied. Josh Fuentes to the plate now. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. A ball and no strikes.
Come on.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Sam Hilliard is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Just keeping him close. Fuentes aboard here at first with nobody out. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Count is 1 and 2.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Welker.
At the plate now, Colton Welker. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bottom of the second here with no score. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time, and the runner back. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
As a look, now the pitch. Number 3 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2 out with the man at first. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. All set for the start of the inning, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch on its way. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
At the plate, Nimo. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there on the first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Marcus Strowman.
Next, it'll be Marcus Strowman. Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Bouncer up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, he's helping himself.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Row still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases.
Oh, come on,
Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Nimmo. 1-0 the count. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the run is Tapia. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One for the Mets here on the RBI. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Antonio Senzatella.
Antonio Senzatella.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Raimel Tapia.
Now at the plate is Raimel Tapia. First offering on its way.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now the 1-0 is off the plate, up and away. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They still trail 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in the outfielder, Dominic Smith. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it as Tapia looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Up next, Pete Alonso. He singled in his first AB. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This pitch is popped up. We'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1, 2, 3, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Charlie Blackman. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So now stepping in is Josh Fuentes. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. In there, no balls and a strike. 1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Popped up. Nito has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So the next to bat will be Sam Hilliard, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Jonathan Villar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0, center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Story retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. This is foul for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Hit in the air out to left field. And This is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
The catcher, number 3.
Next to hit is Tomas Nido. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Tapia, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
So now to the plate, Marcus Strowman. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball called for strike 2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hit.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Mets leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch. Colton Welker is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, number 3.
And now in the box, number 3. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
To the plate now, Antonio Senzatella. And he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Pitch on the way.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark.
At the lineup for today,
it's the Mets 1
the Mets
and the Rockies nothing.
Batting cleanup, playing first base.
So here's Jeff Mcneil. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Man, do they need help.
First pitch on the way. So far this season, Mcneil is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. He pulls this one into right. Blackman is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. And that's dead center for strike 1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets there, and that's the second out.
the left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Next, here is Dominic Smith. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this guy's pitch.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So here's Pete Alonso as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. We're back to Friday night. At the plate now is Raimel Tapia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now to the plate, here is Garrett Hampson. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. And that misses, ball 1. Late square, and this is popped up. No, not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but let's take another look. Not easy to tell from this shot. Tough call on this one, if you ask me.
I'm going to challenge it.
And indeed, they will
See,
elect to challenge the call.
I was
so the
trying
umpires on replay duty
challenge
in Manhattan
calls.
will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
By going the options.
All right, here's one more look at it. Looking for that indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the play. But I don't think there's enough right there.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Don't want to forget about him. Here's Charlie Blackman now as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is high. The throw.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his least famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
You got 2 balls.
And he misses 2-1. The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Number 8.
Striding in is Josh Fuentes, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
Oh, that ball's driven into left center. This could be trouble. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping up is Michael Conforto. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers
Man,
have
this
been
guy's
working.
slider
Neither
is
of them have
crazy.
been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jonathan Villar. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. High in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Stepping in next, J.D. Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. Shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Robert. Francisco Lindor will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12,
Hit down.
Francisco.
Come on.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. Comes set. The 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. James McCann is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now
Into the box, Colton Welker. He flew out in his last debut. Jerry's Familia will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the seventh. First offering on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And there are two away now. Jonathan Daza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with two men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Popped him up. And Mcneil will put it away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rockies are out in front 2-1. Michael Givens has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Luis Guillorme will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
I'm gonna take my time, man.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Kevin Pillar will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at first for the Mets. Number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Tapia is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, The center fielder, Brandon Nemo.
So a runner at first now with one away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Gio? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
There's one. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Like clockwork, a 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. We're back at Coors Field in just a moment. Aaron Luke is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 32, Aaron Luke.
So now into the box is Raimel Tapia. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The batter, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Tapia gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackman. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Oh, man.
Now batting.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A bullet to first base.
The first baseman.
So next to hit is Josh Fuentes in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
High and deep down the left field line. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Scott Ober comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 45.
So kicking off the top of the 9th is Alonso. They'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run. just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for one or two big swings to make it happen.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down the left field line and deep. Count still at 1-2. Now a swinging bunt. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. He grounded out last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Come on, come on. Fastball, come on, come on.
This is pulled into right.
Oh,
Blackman
man.
back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The bat.
Next, it'll be James McCann, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a liner. Throw to first here will be in time for the final out, and the Rockies have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Rockies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Antonio Senzatella takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year.
Well,
Marcus Strowman pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Scott Ober wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasker.